Hey. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing well on this Wednesday evening. Let me send out some invites. As y'all come in, please hit the like button. Welcome. I know it's been a minute since I've been here, but there's been a lot going on. It has been a lot going on. I had one of my coworkers died just out the blue. They he didn't come to work, and he didn't come to work Monday, and then he didn't come to work Tuesday. Nobody could get in touch with him, and a couple of the people went and knocked, and he didn't answer, and they called the police, and they came, and there he was. And I think the reason why it is wearing on me is because that was the same way that we found my uncle. Um, he was getting ready to leave out the house to go to choir rehearsal, and there were two people that used to come, and they both went, and he wasn't there, so they both thought that the other one had picked him up, and they got to rehearsal, and he wasn't there. And then they called the pastor, and one of the trustees went to the house, and yeah. So I've been pretty bummed today. Yeah. But side note, hit that like button. This is not a Debbie Downer time. This is a good time. We are at 500 subscribers. We getting there organically. Ain't nobody buying nothing. No shade to y'all who do. If you do, you do. Well, hey, it is what it is. So I'm gonna just jump into a few things real quick. That yeah, it's a lot going on. So here in Atlanta today, there was an unaliving. Um, so sad. A dean was unalived in her office by a coworker. Um, Here's the thing. First thing is there is so much going on. So much going on in the when I listen, we really have to check on people's mental health. Now, She wasn't just killed. I'm sorry, she wasn't just unalive. She was unalive by a coworker who was the school security. Now, we're having kids unalive, other children at school. Um, we have senseless acts of GUN violence. We have senseless police violence. And then you have horrific violence in the workplace. What are we doing? What are we doing? So this is the story. An Atlanta native and three-time Clark Atlanta alumni is GUN down inside her dean's office in California by college's security guard. An apparent act of workplace violence. Now, she is an African American. He is not. I'm going to say he made an advance at her. She said no, and he got mad. What kind of workplace violence could the dean and the security have? And if you look at him, you can look at him and listen, there are so many willing women out here that would date you. Just go get one of them. Why take the life of somebody who's making a difference in the world, that is educating, that is doing things, only to, like, what? Like, I'm really trying to figure this out. I told, I don't know if this is nice, but I did say earlier that I was tired of humans. Like, I just want a world full of dogs and cats and horses and fish and some cows. Because the human race is ridiculous, man. Like, the human race is ridiculous. Like, we definitely have to do better. Like, hey, excuse me, y'all. I got a new puppy and he's puppying right now. Lay down. Blue. Down. So anyway, if you have not heard about that, go check that out. Second is, and I wasn't gonna say nothing. It'd be stuff that I'd be like, it ain't even worth talking about, but it kind of sort of is. So yeah, this isn't even going to be long. I just wanted to pop in and say thank you to the 500 subscribers. I appreciate it. And we're moving on to bigger and better things. Yes, I'm going to be more consistent. I promise I'm working on it. I promise I'm working on it. I'm trying to get a schedule together so that I can have a little more free time. Blue, really? Really? This kid. So now let's get into this TD Jakes thing real quick. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. So TD Jakes gave um gave the church, well, turned over leadership to Sarah. Now, I think I'm bothered because when a pastor turns his church over to the son, there's a bunch of hoorah most of the time. Everybody is excited. It's a good thing. We need this. Yes, but he passed it along to his daughter. Now, he could have gave it to Torrey. He really could have made Torrey the pastor. But what did he passed it down to his daughter? It's still his legacy. So where is the problem with him passing it down to his daughter? Like, everybody has all these things to say. Oh, it's because of the lawsuit. Oh, it's because of this. Oh, it's because of it. And here's the fact. Bishop Jakes, although he's still a great preacher, Bishop Jakes is up in age. And I think now is a good time for him to step down and live. People aren't supposed to be pastors until they pass. Like, that's crazy to even expect. Like, he has to enjoy not only time with his wife, but time with himself. Just because he turned the pastorateship over to her does not mean that he turned the business over to her. People be so quick to say stuff and they want to throw off on Bishop Jakes so bad that they pretty much say anything. Is there a lawsuit going on? Absolutely. Absolutely. Did he have a health scare? Absolutely. But the health scare could have been his wake up call to say, hey, it's time. It's time. It's time. No matter what the cause of the scare was, it's time. And for people to be selfish and, oh, well, what's wrong with him? Why he can't? You know how many Sundays this man has preached? And that's just Sunday. That's not including workshops and seminars and book tours, and he had to do the tour for the woman thou art. Like, Bishop Jakes has been working constantly. A good 40, and to expect him to just keep preaching and keep preaching, not saying that he's not going to preach anymore. He never said that. He's just taking the responsibility of preaching every Sunday and giving that to Sarah. The meetings with the members. Are there going to be some members that he talks to? Yes, there's going to be some Sundays that he preached. He's still going to go out. I'm pretty sure he'll probably write another book. Like, Bishop Jakes is not gone. He's just releasing some of his obligations. I don't see anything wrong with it. What we see of Potter's House is what we see on Sundays, live stream, their Bible study live stream, if they have something live stream. We don't know what, unless where somebody is a member, what actually goes on inside of Potter's House. We don't really know how much Sarah already does at Potter's House. We see what is shown, but we don't know what goes on in the back. We don't know what goes on when those cameras are off. People talking about, oh, they're leaving the church, they're the other campus and they're changing their name. That is smart business. That's like me having my child work with me and then saying, okay, you got this, go ahead. Am I still the CEO? Yes. But now you go and you take it further than what I could. You're going to reach another generation. You're going to pass this along to somebody else. What is wrong with people that want folks to be the minister of music till they pass, to be the praise and worship leader till they pass? They got to be the chairman of the deacon board till they pass. They got to be the head nurse until they pass. What is the problem? What you do is you teach so that the next person that comes along will take what you taught them plus some and give it to the next person. Like, I think that makes sense. That's what the lighter skinned cousins do. That's why they have generational wealth. Generational wealth can't come if it's not passed down through generations. Make it make sense. Like, come on, y'all. We really got to be serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can learn from people if we would stop taking other people's personal opinions about folks. I'm going to say that again. If we would stop letting other people's personal feelings, situations, or thoughts about certain people be between them and that person, a lot of stuff would be better. Because if Bishop Jakes has never done anything to you, and you've been watching him, you've been supporting him, you've been Jakes, and somebody else has a problem with Jakes, and you can turn it off because they have a problem, hey, Inspired, you wasn't really with Jakes in the first place. Nobody should be able to make you change your mind or treat somebody else a certain type of way when they've done nothing to you. Absolutely nothing. That makes you that makes you that. I ain't gonna even say it. We can't be free thinkers if we're doing what other people are telling us to do all the time. That's contradictory. Let's just be real. That's contradictory. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm trying to cut this short because I got a couple things to do. I'm going to incorporate a show. It's been on my spirit for about 2 months, and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. But I really think that I need to. So this weekend, I might do it tomorrow. I'm going to come with a show that gives the insight on things. Hey, your friendly neighborhood cupcakes. Hi, cupcakes. I seen the spelling. I know exactly who it is. Hey, girl. Because there's a lot of content creators with larger panels, well, more subscribers that are headbutting. And I think the reason that they're headbutting is because they're taking what they know about certain content creators' personal beefs or whatever. So they pretty much base what their content is on that person, on how they feel about that person. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a show. It's going to be about an hour. And I'm going to talk about some of these subjects that are being talked about from the chat's point of view. Because a lot of the things that the content creators are saying is their feelings about it, but because so many people have alts going on, the commentary is not being received like it should be. Everything is like a punch, a kick, shade, not their content. So I'm going to do a show and I'm going to take subjects from each content creator because I watch them all. I ain't about to sit here and lie like I don't watch them. I do all of them. CTV, St. James, Marcellus, Daryl, Thais, Larry, Jives, Wiley, Relly B, Don. I watch everybody. The safe space, the what the scripture said, Dawson Creek, Joy. I watch all of them. So I'm going to take something. Yes, the chat's point of view. Because I feel like a lot of people, because they're not getting along, their content is being taken as shade. When it's really how people feel, but a lot of people aren't saying anything. So I think if they get it from the chat's point of view, they'll kind of understand that every time somebody does content on somebody, it's not a dig, it's not a punch, it's not trying to throw shade, it's not trying to, it's talking about what's going on about that person just as well as the quote unquote big celebrities. If you in the news, you're going to be talked about. But because I don't like you per se, now it's a problem with me talking about this commentary. That's not fair. So I think the chat's point of view is going to be awesome. Y'all with me? Can we do the chat's point of view? Put a one in the chat if we can do the chat's point of view. Because I think a lot of the beefs will be cut down or calmed down because they'll see it's not really a dig at Larry, but this is what's going on. It's not really a dig at William, but this is what's going on. It's not a jab at Jives, but this is what's going on. This is just what the people see, know, and want to talk about. But the people in the chat are scared to even talk about it in other people's chats because, oh, you on their side. So that's how you feel about that. Oh, well, you one of they flunkies. And then everybody gets talked about when we're just talking about what's being talked about. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Inspire. Thank y'all. See, that's it. So the chat's point of view is coming to y'all. Thank you for joining. Please hit that like button. Please, please, please hit that like button. Let's share so we done got to 500. So let's move on up the mountain. Let's go. Let's take off. Let's do this. Last but not least, if you would like to bless the platform, if you would like to show me some love, if you would like to just say, hey, thank you. We got 500 people. Give me something with a 5 and a 0. $5, $10.05. Hey, you might want to give $50. I don't know. God bless you in advance if you do. But let's keep this rocking. Everybody says it. All of this stuff takes money. We got internet. You got to pay for StreamYard. Whatever streaming service you're using, you have to pay for it. You even got to pay for premium on YouTube. So all of that stuff costs. And as we grow, we're going to need more. No, I don't beg, but the Bible says you have not because you ask not. That's my time. I'm out of here. Thank y'all again for sharing. This is Shine Talks. You all have a wonderful hump day.